Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Oaghaji, aka Oaghaji, back with another video. I'm about to head to the Metrolink train station to head to my hometown Rialto, just to hang out, play basketball, and all that stuff like that. So I want to make this quick video before I get to the station. It's about the Crimson Viper, aka C Viper trailer for Street Fighter 6. The entire gameplay trailer. I'm gonna keep it real. I thought it was pretty good. You feel me? What I definitely like about the fact how her gameplay is pretty dope, and the combos and the way she does her super moves and all that. It's pretty dope. I think her new costume is pretty good, along with her old school Street Fighter 4 costume, which is nice. You know what I'm saying? I also like the fact how she did her super move on Homeboy God, which is pretty nice. pretty, you know what I mean? I think it's pretty cool that Capcom is, improving, on the game of Street Fighter 6, especially the inclusion, like I said, with Crimson Viper, Sagat. We also got Alex from Street Fighter 3 coming back. You know what I'm saying? Um, and not to mention, we also got Ingrid. Yeah, that's right, Ingrid. Originally she was supposed to be part of this Capcom crossover fighting game called Capcom Fighting All Stars. It was like a 3D fighting game, but it got canceled, and we got Capcom Fighting Jam, aka Capcom Fighting Evolution. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I think we should have had Capcom Fighting All Stars, to be honest with y'all. Especially how good the Street Fighter EX games are. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think I played a bit of the Street Fighter EX game on emulator. I'm not too sure about that, but for what I know, they look pretty good, especially when it comes to the gameplay mechanics. In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? So I think Capcom should have taken that risk and making a Capcom Fighting All Stars. Who knows? They might do it. They might do it. I hope so. I understand why some cats were skeptical about that, especially, and not to mention along with the new vampire game, aka Darkstalkers game, because with the current last game of gaming today and whatnot. But if Capcom plays their cards right, you know what I'm saying, then hey, then maybe it could happen. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But that's just my opinion. Yeah. Now, and just to let y'all know, I watched the Japanese trailer. Sorry, my bad. Keep moving my camera on my phone. Y'all can tell that I'm recording this on my phone. But anyway, um, yeah. Well, overall, the Crimson Viper trailer for gameplay trailer for Street Fighter 6 is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, once I get like a Steam Deck, I can play Street Fighter 6 and Street Fighter 5. You know what I'm saying? Play a little bit of 4. You know, mostly the arcade edition when I was still in LA. At the Family Arcade over there. But hopefully I'll play that at completely play that one day too. But yeah, that's it. Those are my quick little thoughts on the Crimson Viper gameplay trailer of Street Fighter 6. Hope, I'll keep y'all posted about my trip to LA and all that type of stuff. I'll catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy, Oaghaji, aka Oaghaji, signing out. Peace.